Hey, what's up guys? Uncle Rob here. I'm going to try to do this video fairly quick. The likes and dislikes of my 2020 Yamaha Wolverine X2 XTR edition. That's special edition. Okay, so the likes. I like the price. For what I got out of this rig, I paid $13.9 out the door. That's in Maine. That's with 5% tax. That's with the dock fee. You know, all your, all the bullshit fees they add on. They knocked a bunch of that stuff down. Had a special on the rig. I bought it in June, and I really like the price. That being said, I don't think you could. I absolutely don't think you could find a better machine for that money. At least not what I looked at around here. I also looked at the Can-Ams, looked at the Commanders. I looked at all of them really. I looked at the Mavericks. I looked at the Commanders. I looked at the Kawasaki's, was the T-Rex, Polarises. I did look at them, didn't really have any intention on buying them. I'm not a big Polaris guy, at least with the the side-by-sides and the ATVs. But yeah, so the price, loved it. This XTR model comes with a little bit nicer wheels. It comes with a 27-inch Dirt Commanders, which don't suck. They may not be the best tire on the planet, but they for what I do, and which is a lot of dirt roads and a lot of crawling around, rocky stuff, get in the mud a little bit, they do pretty well. They're an all-around pretty good tire, and they're 27, so it's not something you have to replace as soon as you buy the machine. The winch comes with a VR, I believe, VR 4500. And VRX 4,500 pound. That's already mounted. Obviously, that's good. Something else you're definitely going to buy as soon as you get one. It comes with the upgraded shocks, the piggyback shocks, which are pretty good. I dialed those down a little, let some air out of the tires. Also comes with the roof, which the base model does not. Now I put the windshield and the rear windshield on there, so it doesn't come with those. And it comes with your updated seats, or upgraded seats, sorry. They're pretty comfy. So that's the XTR, comes with that stuff. Now the interior on this thing I like a lot. The seats are comfortable. The gauges and stuff, work pretty good. They're pretty nice looking. So I've got 1,500 miles almost on the rig. And honestly, I couldn't be happier. I like the setup. It's comfortable in here. The steering wheel does have a tilt steering wheel. I don't think they. I think they pretty much all have that. But yeah. So the outside, I think it looks good. It performs well. I work with it some. I'm just gonna flip these on, show you the halos that we put on there. We work with this rig. We haul stuff. We haul rocks and shit on a trailer, landscaping and stuff like that. But mostly we just cruise. We go four-wheeling with it. We've actually packed up the back of it with a tent and coolers and stuff, and gone out and camped overnight. Gone and rode a couple hundred miles, pitched a tent, had dinner, and then packed up and rode back the next day. Super nice. The biggest selling points to this thing, I think, are the price. The fact that in the cab, the way this motor's set up, the exhaust comes off on the back, and it's far enough back away from you that it's not right on your fucking back. You're not sweating your ass off. We've ridden one day. It was 90 degrees when we took off, and we did 150 miles, I think, that day. And my back wasn't sweating. Granted, we were cruising along. We were on bigger trails. We weren't, putting along at 5 miles an hour. But I've been in the Polarises and the Can-Ams that you couldn't even ride when it's that hot. You literally can't even sit in there without sweating. That and the noise in the cab is nice. It's you can have a conversation, and when the motor's tacking, $3 or $4 grand or whatever, like you can talk back and forth, and you're not yelling at each other. Those are the two biggest selling points that stood out to me when I was shopping for it. When that people complained about other machines. I did a lot of. If anybody knows me, you guys know that I do a ton of research before I spend my money. and 1,500 miles later, I would not change a thing. I know the new R-Max just came out, and it's a badass rig, but I wasn't in the market to spend $20,000 on a side-by-side. So I am still super happy that I bought this thing. I think it's a great machine. I honestly don't think you could. I don't think you could spend 14 grand and get more machine than what came with this package. You know, I didn't have to go out and buy anything. We bought a few things for it, but we didn't have to buy anything. Just show you. Just start it up real quick so you can hear it. I'll try to wrap this video up so it's not 20 minutes long. I like the taillights. The headlights work pretty well. That is something on my list that, let me shut those halos off. That is something on the list that we're gonna do soon, is like light bars and stuff, front and rear, but the LED headlights do work pretty well. It even has like some nice reverse lights that work pretty well. And yeah, man, overall, just it's a great rig. If you're on the fence of buying one of these things, you know, or buying anything for that matter, you know, I recommend you do what I did. Go on the forums, go on the Can-Am forums, go on the, you know, the Kawasaki forums, the Polaris forums, and just read. You know, put a post on there, say, hey, I'm looking at buying one of these rigs. What do you guys like about it? What do you don't like about it? And you'd be surprised, man. There's a lot of stuff that people come right out and be like, look, I hate this thing, don't buy one. Or, you know, I really like it, but I can't ride it if it's over 70 degrees. You know, there's a lot of that. You know, people will answer your questions. So that's what I did. And I guess needless to say, I'm not a member on any of the Can-Am sites anymore, or the Kawasaki or Polaris sites anymore. So more than happy with this rig. I would highly recommend it to somebody that, you know, looking for kind of a crossover, you know, something to work with, something to play with. It'll haul, I think, 1,700 pounds. It's a good rig. All right, guys, thanks for watching.